Hi, today I'm going to show you how to create Google Ad headlines and descriptions using Chrome's GPT extension for Sheets. First thing you want to do is you want to open up your Google Sheets and you want to change the headline because remember it will say Untitled Sheet in the top corner. So you don't want a bunch of those hanging around in your Google Drive. So make sure you change the headline. The next thing is make sure that you already have the extension for GPT for Sheets and Docs installed. It is free to do. It must be on the Chrome browser, so go ahead and do that if you haven't done it yet. And then once you have it installed, it'll be under your extension list, just like what you see here. So I'm going to do GPT for Sheets and Docs, launch the sidebar. What this allows me to do is see all of the different functions that I can use inside of Google Sheets or inside of Docs using a GPT AI generator. It's taking a little second here to load. Here we go. And here's a list of all of the different functions that are available to us. I'm going to use the GPT list function here. And what this is going to do, it's going to allow me to use the list I have to create something new. So I have here's my prompt, write 5 Google ad descriptions. I'm going to delete this second half of this prompt. Write 5 Google ad descriptions, and it's going to be based on this list of keywords you see above. So in here, I'm going to put in my Google function. So it says put that there, and my prompt is on A11, and my list is on A1 through A9. I'm going to click that, and it's going to load for a second. Now, I have had some trouble with this in the past where it'll throw an error message in there or a ref error, so sometimes you might have to poke at this a couple times to make it work correctly. It's taking a minute here. See, I got the ref error, and I don't know why. The array of results was not expanded because it could not overwrite data in A19. Oh, let's get rid of A19 then. Oh, there we go. So there are our 5 headlines. If I want to see how long they are, I can use the length formula, just like you would use in Excel, for the row to see how long it is. So that's 74. I can see that that one's 74. They need to be under 90 characters. I'm going to switch the font on this as well to make sure that it matches everything else. Great. So here are my 5 Google ad descriptions. Now I'm going to say, write 5 Google ad headlines, less than 30 characters, because headlines have to be less than 30. I'm going to use the same list prompt function. Here's my list. I'm going to say the prompt is in A21, comma, and my list is in A1 through A9. And now it's going to load some headlines. The reason I use this is because it helps me to idea generate, first of all. And second, I can pick out the best ones that I think it's written, or I could ask it to rewrite them if I wanted to. And then I present those ideas to my client. I can also see, for example, in this row right here, this one is too long. It's 101 characters. So I could look at this and and say, what can I change about this? And let's see, I'm going to take out and perfect condition. Oops, Z. I don't want it to say perfect condition. Let's see, I'm going to insert a row. I'm going to copy this, bring it down here, and take out and perfect condition, and that, and add my length field. That one's 76. I'm going to get rid of this one. Oops. I'm going to get rid of this one, delete the row. Oops. So I know not to use that one. I'm still loading some headlines. Oh, what's happening here? There's my headlines. I'm going to fix the font. 12. I'm going to add my length field so I know how long they are. Here's my function. A23, 13 characters, that works. Needs to be under 30. Come here. Just dragging this to get all of the fields filled in. Good. And then there are my headlines. I can also look at those and say what works well. I could add to them if I wanted to. And there you have it. So you've got your new Google ad list. You know you can't use this one, so I'm going to turn that to a different color so I know not to use it. But there you have it. Less than a few minutes. Easy peasy. If you're not a great headline writer or this isn't in your wheelhouse, but someone asks you to do it, here's a great way to do it. Thanks for following and have a great day.